Welcome into another edition of Football Frenzy. I'm AJ Feldman. Everyone, welcome in Rachel Liebert to the program.
Thank you, AJ. The faces look a little different both on and off the field, but we are back and better than ever, ready to give you the best Section 5 coverage in town.
And we start our night in Brighton as the Bruins were playing up a class, taking on Pittsburgh. The Brighton faithful packing the stands in their red, white, and blue, scoreless in the first. Bruins in the red zone, fourth down, looking for something downfield. Tipped by Ryan Munzinger, picked by Deshaun Preston. Panthers take over. But Brighton would force a punt. Now back in the red zone. Grady Hopkin over to Wesley Sturrup. Taps the toes. Brighton goes up 7-0. Second quarter, Bruins back at work on offense. Hopkin drops pass, tosses it up to Sturrup. A fight for the football, comes up strong. That's a grown man touchdown. Then he starts spamming all the emotes. A little flex, a little spin. Now they're too tough. Now he's up in the air. Party hard, young man. You earned it. Brighton gets the big win, 38-7.
Brockport hosting Spencerport. Starting off, there was no score in the first corner, but Tony Cannelly and Kendall Brinson, 22-yard touchdown. 7-0. Spencerport is up, but Brockport would tie. Second quarter, Brinson busting loose for an 80-yard touchdown run. This was the first play after a Spencerport interception in the end zone. 14-7, Rangers in front. 30 seconds to go in the half. Landon Scott finds Braden Scotchia, 29-yard touchdown. It was 14-14 at halftime. Fourth quarter, Brockport down a point under 4 minutes to play. Scott this time to Aze O'Day. Great deflected catch. Watch this again. It came on 4th and long. That was the game winner. Blue Devils win the opener 28-21.
What a way to beat your rivals. Irondequoit welcoming their rivals from East Ridge, looking to lay down the hammer, and boy did they ever. Second play of the season, Cam Freeman finds a little daylight, cuts back, and he is gone. 71 yards to the house. And at that moment, he was on pace for a 28,000-yard season. He would slow down a little bit, though, but not his team. Taden McAberry, play action, wide open to Brian Walker. That makes it 16-zip. Still in the first, fourth down, 4th and goal. McAberry keeps it himself. Irondequoit rolls over East Ridge. They take it 43-0. A lot of new coaches in Section 5 this year. Not at Hilton. Rich Lapani starting year 36 against Churchville Chili. First quarter, John DiBattisto plunges in for his second of the day to make it 14-zip. Second quarter, Matt Kosorek lobs it up to Calvin Starwald. Finds some green turf. Pushed out at the 5. Capped off by a Drew O'Buck touchdown. He had a pair. Later in the half, Kosorek rolls out and connects with Lucas Russell. 52 yards to the house. Hilton, a big victory, 43-7.
ERG hosted HFL tonight in a rainy one, but that didn't stop the students from showing out. Fourth quarter, ER Ganonda trying to rally down 25-12. Benjamin Newman throws it to Noah Mather for a first down. Same drive, Newman trying to scramble, but Holden Cam takes him down. Fourth down coming up, and Newman scrambles again for that last attempt, but slides short. HFL takes the win, 25-12.
A trio of Rochester versus Syracuse matchups tonight. Canandaigua taking on West Jenny at the JMA Wireless Dome. Second quarter, Grey Wolves up 7-zip. Mason Depew makes the catch and gets rocked. But guess what? Pops right back up, singles the first down. The drive continues. Trey Camella takes the handoff, finds some room along the outside for the big gain. Canandaigua, Drew Willemie, third year starting, rolls out, finds the big tight end Nathan Brinza for the score. An impressive win for Canandaigua. They take it 21-13. In the earlier game at the Dome, Victor taking on perennial powerhouse Cicero North Syracuse. End of the first quarter, CNS up 7-0. Quarterback scrambling. Cameron Paul chases him down, forces the fumble, but it goes right back up to the QB. That kind of day for the Blue Devils. Could never catch a break. Anthony Johnson busts through the defense for his second touchdown of the day. Victor falls in shutout fashion at 21-0.
East beginning their sectional title defense, taking on Christian Brothers Academy. Scoreless in the first, Braden Smith slings it over to Darian Williams. Speeds ahead for the touchdown in the 6-0 lead. Second quarter, more of the same. Smith over to Darian Williams, who finds the end zone. Tough game for East against the defending state champs. They fall 32-0.
And for the very first time ever, Leroy Calmon playing as a combined team opener for the new program against Batavia. But the Blue Devils had no interest in respecting that brand new history. Late first half, Bronx Buckholz, short keeper for the TD. Blue Devils go for two. It's Buckholz to Justin Smith with a nice grab. Now this game called with 10 minutes to go due to storms, and Batavia would pick up the victory 32-0.
Coming up after the break, the Bills lock up a piece of their offensive line to a long-term deal.
But first, here's some more Section 5 scores.
Next week on Football Frenzy, we'll hope for a little bit nicer weather, but just as good on the action on the field, and we've got plenty of great games on the schedule.
That is right. Aquinas and UPrep battling in a class of AA powerhouses, and Victor hosting Canandaigua in what should be a thrilling Class A rivalry matchup.
But that will do it for us tonight. Coming up tomorrow, some more games to close out the week. One, as Monroe hosts Clarence in a battle of defending sectional champions.
Plus, Syracuse, the football team, they're at the Dome now, getting their first test of the Fran Brown era as they welcome in Georgia Tech to the Dome. A big chance to prove themselves in a season where they have a whole lot of hype. Should be a good one in Syracuse. But until then, we will see you next week on Football Frenzy. She's Rachel Liebert. I'm AJ Fellman. Have a great rest of your nights, and we will see you next time.